Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cigar Reviews. Today, we are looking at this magnificently expensive Weller Cohiba. Let's check it out, shall we? So listen, I know I haven't posted in a couple days. It's been like negative 30 here with the wind chill. And I have just been had some irons in the fire I needed to deal with, and the internet wasn't working great. A lot going on, so I apologize. I love everyone bugging me about it. That was very nice. I felt loved, but we're back in the swing of things. All right, look at this thing. No smell. No smell of bourbon whatsoever. Let me just double check that this is even supposed to have some bourbon. Let's read about it together, shall we? Few duos rival the success of Weller Bourbon and Cohiba. Their first release is meant to pair well with Weller Bourbon. This was an immediate hit for the industry. After some time, their second release came out featuring a binder that was aged in bourbon barrels. And man, oh man, did this handmade fly off the shelves. Now, in 2024, the fourth edition in an already well-beloved series comes to life. Introducing the Weller Cohiba 2024. A silky Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper conceals carefully selected long fillers from Honduras and Nicaragua. What lies in between is what truly makes this cigar stand out from the rest. A Connecticut broadleaf binder, expertly aged in Weller bourbon barrels, providing a savory note of earth, wood, and black pepper. The complexity of this iteration, especially when paired with Weller bourbon or other aged spirits, is unique experience for any cigar lover. Whether you've had one of the first three releases in the series, Weller by Cohiba 2024 is the one you'll want to add to your collection. These thick, complex toros are a limited release, so be sure to pick them up before they're gone. This was like some ridiculous price, $40, $50, I don't even remember. It was ridiculous. Cohiba, we're not going to go into another Cohiba rant today, okay? We're not going to do it. That's that. We're going to leave it right there. Tastes like some kind of cereal, flake of some kind. A brand flake, not branded, but bran. Quite spicy. Look at all this. I look like a freaking aristocrat. More like an aristocrat. That's strong. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Spicy, bran, almost like a hint of grape nut cereal or raisin bran flake, no raisin. Not really any sweetness, not really anything else going on. Spicy pepper and bran so far. No bourbon at all. 0% bourbon, if that's what you were wondering. No fragrance of bourbon. Does the tube even smell like bourbon? No. If I see Weller on a cigar, I want it to taste like bourbon. Sorry. Tone it down. I just don't get it. I really just don't get it. That almost tasted like a hint of popcorn. Spicy. Goes up the nose, spicy. Starting to get just maybe a hint of sweetness, maybe just like a little line of honey, which just makes me think of like the honey cluster cereal because it's so much bran flake flavored. Somehow I thought the cigar would be bigger than this. It's just not that big. This freaking Cohiba Black is huge. That thing was huge. And it took a little bit to get down. Not gonna lie to you. Guys, I need to order some cigars because the pantry is dry, my friends. It is dry. I bought a box of these at the local humidor. I spent $380 at the local humidor, and I don't even know what the heck I bought. I bought a box of these. I think I paid like $10 a piece for them. I think I've done a review on these, pretty sure. But if you like a full flavored cigar, man, these will knock you on your butt. And it's hard to smoke these all day. I am hurting, guys. I'm hurting. Because the room will start spinning. I mean, I'm telling you, I've eaten double the amount of normal Pop-Tarts that I normally do because you got to have some food in your stomach or you are in for it. And besides those, this is all I got right now. So, desperate times. We're in desperate times here. And hopefully we'll get that improved pretty soon. This isn't doing anything. It's pretty much the same. Not really as spicy. Still the same honey line through it. Still predominant brand flavors. It's fine. It's fine. I don't understand why people pay more money for a Cohiba, especially like 10x or even 1x. I don't get sometimes. But whatever. To each their own. If you just handed me this, let's smoke in here. If you just handed me this, I would have no idea it has anything to do with bourbon. Not in a million years. Would have no clue. So I don't get that. I just don't get that. Devin Ashley's Bad Ash triple barrel aged bourbon cigar was so good compared to this. It was a bourbon bomb, but it was perfect. It was well balanced. And it tasted like bourbon. Go figure. This is just boring. It's boring. It's fine. Has a little sweetness, probably from whatever one leaf of tobacco in this whole cigar they put in a bourbon barrel. Literally, that's what they said, right? They put one leaf in the bourbon barrel. Okay. Well, you can't taste the one leaf. I think maybe it was the wrapper. I have no idea. Literally would have no clue. The smoke is thick on this cigar. I'll give it that. It is smoky in here. There's nothing. There's literally nothing going on. Less bran, no spice, little honey. That's it. Very simple. Very underwhelming. Very uncigary. Too smooth. I want some harshness. I want to be kicked in the pants a bit. None of that. You know, they mentioned Connecticut. There's definitely some Connecticut vibes to it, but I think I've had much stronger Connecticut's than this. So, I don't know. Listen, guys. My accountant says I have to get to 1,000 subscribers to start writing cigars off on my taxes. So, whatever we need to do to make that happen, we need to get that done, okay? Just laying that out there. I'll leave that up to you guys. Need some income. Not that I'm doing it for that, but it would be nice. Would be nice, my friends. You know, I saw a deal on YouTube the other day, and the guy had a big channel, like 180, 200,000 subscribers, and he made a video. I think it got like 80,000 views, and he showed everybody what he made off those 80,000 views. It was $300. And he like put did all this engine work to his car, spent like $5,000. That's crazy, isn't it? I figured you'd get paid way more for that kind of thing. 80,000 views, $300. Wow. Bran. A lot of bran. Ugh. Weird stuff, man. Starting to get like a little hot box cherry on it. And it does not burn very even. Probably should leave it alone for a minute, to be honest with you. Because it's hot. Well, what do you think? If I were a buy-in man, I probably wouldn't be buying much of these. Just my opinion. It's fine. They've been sitting in the humidor forever. They got one 10-pack, and they've been in the humidor for as long as I can remember. Um, and I sure wasn't going to buy one, but I thought let's try the best bourbon cigar out there. And those were definitely the most expensive. I don't know if they're, well, I definitely know they're not the best, in my opinion. But it's good to know how other cigars stack up to other cigars. So that's always some good knowledge. I will never buy another one of these as long as I live. I'll never buy another one of these as long as I live. I'll never buy another one of these as long as I live. I mean, maybe if like that's the only thing in the humidor and I haven't had a cigar all day, you might get me. You might get me. But if there's another option, I'm going for it. They're better than the Mark Twains. I'll say that. But just the ROI, your return on investment for those sucks. Sucks, in my opinion. Take it for whatever it's worth. Listen, everybody's telling me to retrohale through my nose. I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not doing it. No. My nose is so sensitive. I was building a fence 30 feet from the road, and someone drove by, and I smelled their laundry detergent on their clothing so strong I started sneezing like crazy. I don't need to do that. It's not going to improve my sense of taste. It's going to unimprove my sense of taste. It's going to be too much for my nostrils. Not doing that. Sorry. Everything is like 30% less. 30% less brand flavor, 30% less honey. The spiciness is gone. It just tastes like a really mild Connecticut, I'd say. More of a nuttier Connecticut. A little cream, little nut. But it's like the strength of a Connecticut cigarello. It's not there. Speaking of, I smoke these once in a while. I pick these up. Just, sometimes you just need a quick pick me up. I prefer the larger ones, but I got these. And they're actually pretty strong. They're way stronger than this cigar. The whole thing. They're pretty strong. And I'll smoke those when I am in a rush. I have some bigger cigarellos in the car of a different brand that I can't remember. But if you have to be prepared in any situation to smoke a cigar. So when I'm really low on time, it's those. When I have 10 to 15 minutes, it's the ones in the car that are about double that size. And then, for everything else, I have full size. Sometimes I'll get those nubby little punch classics. I like those. Just had one of those a little bit ago. I found it on the desk. I was excited. Don't even know where it came from. Guys, I could just keep rambling all night here. This, I don't know. You want to spend your money on this, you go for it. But I'm not going to. Never, ever again. So let's call it. This is the Cigar Reviews. This is the Weller Cohiba. And together, that's a review. Please like and subscribe to the channel so I can get 1,000 subscribers. I would appreciate that. As always, thank you for watching and have a great night, day, weekend, month, year, life. Ciao, arrivederci.